Hey, how's it going, guys? I thought I'd make a video on the replay system and how you can use it to greatly increase matchup knowledge on like characters you don't really know how to play against yet. It's a new game. There are lots of new moves. Even if you play Tekken 7, there's a ton of knowledge checking going on, just because everyone has new stuff. And also, new characters like Reina, Azucena, and Victor are going to be a problem for you, really, if you don't use a replay tool, because it's kind of OP. It might be the best tool in any fighting game to learn matchups with, in my opinion. Just because you can actually insert yourself into the gameplay while you're watching it. So I'm going to show you guys how to go to replays. Pretty simple. My replays and tips. Find one of the matches. You save a ton of matches here. So just find a matchup that you had really had some difficulty with, and watch it, and I'll show you what to do. So we went up against an Azucena about 10 minutes ago, and there was just a load of stuff that I didn't know, whether it was high, whether it was mid, what the options are, what the option select is for like mixes, like jailing mid highs, because Azucena has a couple of them. So we're gonna go through it. We're gonna see what we can find out. Make sure you have, before you start, make sure you have your frame data. Here, player frame info and opponent frame info. At least have one of these on. Also have your attack info on as well to see if you get, if it's counter hit on whatever. These are like preference, but it definitely helps to have both of them on. So then you can just see like exactly what is happening. Right, so with this mix, right, she goes into stance. I want to know if there's a, well, first off, I know that's -10, right? What was it? -11, right. So now, right, enable controls. We're going to retry. Retry again. It's a mid, right? Yes, it's a mid. I tried stepping. Right, you can step to your right. You can step to Reina's right. It's quite tricky, though. Oh, no, you just have to step really early. And then, launch. Okay, right. So we love that. We already learned something. We're going to see later on if she does the other mix from that stance, which is the low. If you can sidestep right for both of those options, that means that you can beat every mix-up, right? Or maybe, if she does a high out of that, you can sidestep right and duck, right? But now... Right, sidestep right again. You can't sidestep left. You have to step early on a lot of these attacks, man. There we go. So now we know from 2 stances, we have an option select to step right. We don't know for sure yet until she does the other mixes, which I'm pretty sure she does. Let's keep going. Nice punish. Oh, I want to know if this is a high, actually. Enable controls. It is a high. Try again. Definitely a high. Okay, we learned that as well. 1-1 is safe. 1-2 is not. Okay. Right. Wait, no, that's not 1-2. Enable controls. I wonder. Right, it jails, and you can't step it. It's jail. It's a natural as well. Okay, it's a natural. We learned something there. We'll conduct that now. Right, that's the counter hit that kept getting me, right? That's the counter hit that kept getting me. So we know we can duck this, right? We want to know if we can option select so we can sidestep. Oh, we can't do that. No, we can't sidestep. We have to check there, right? We just have to guess. There's a lot of assassins like to use this move as well, because it counter hit launchers, right? Oh, that's a power crush as well. That high's a power crush. Okay. There we go. I got hit by it. Big combo, man. Right. How minus is that? -7, but she's back turned, right? Okay, retry. That's a punish, right? Right. Because she's back turned, it means we can punish that with a full launcher. If she does that at the wall. That's a high. That's a high now. That's a jailing mid-high. Punish or counter hit throw. Oh, okay. Actually. Aha, right. It's -7. He's -7 from that. We can get a while standing 1 in there. I'm going to go back in and see if you can if you can sidestep right from that. I'm at the wall, so it'll be a bit tricky to lab this in this replay, but we've already learned a lot about this character just from watching this replay. So we're going to see if we can... Sidesteps are so important in this game. So anytime you think maybe you can sidestep that to beat like having to guess between a mid or a low, or a high and a mid, or a high and a low, whatever, then you should definitely try it out. It's so important. Okay, right, we're gonna go here. So we need to get hit. Okay. Okay. Okay, you really do have to just take that mix up, right? Okay. So we learned that as well. Okay, right. And then the match ends, right? So yeah, that's basically how you use the replay system to lab characters. It's way more efficient than in Tekken 7. Back in Tekken 7, what you actually had to do is, let's say you're playing like a ranked deathmatch against somebody, right? Where you play until somebody promotes or demotes. Yeah, so if you're playing Tekken 7, you were playing ranked, right? And you were doing a deathmatch against somebody. If you're getting knowledge check to death, what you'd have to do to lab the character was you'd actually go out of ranked, back to the main menu, then go into offline, into practice mode, take ages for it to load into practice mode because the load times are insane. Then you'd have to go in the move list for that character, find the string, because if you've never played the character before, you're not going to know what the input is for that string, right? So you're going to have to find the string that you want to lab that was fucking you up, lab it, and then go back out into the main menu, go back into ranked mode, and then probably wait for like 10 minutes for another match, depending on like what rank you were and where you were and time of day and all this stuff, right? So this is the best version of like labbing we could have gotten in Tekken, in my opinion. It is so damn good, it's almost unbelievable that it's actually in the game. It's so good and so useful. If you're having trouble with certain matchups, then definitely use this, because it will help you more than you will ever know. It will help you so much. So yeah, that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you found this useful, and go and lab characters, man. If you're having trouble, as I'm sure everybody is, we're getting knowledge check to death, go and use this. It's so good, it's so useful. You can try loads of different things out, and yeah, go and lab, dude. Go and lab. All right, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.